Ebusia for ye na ye nim nsama asisi a na ekoso ewo omaga ne mu ena asisi a no mo ahye so mo hwaye mobo pa wo omaga ne mu eyekoko ekuafo enam bosha ye na papa mahama de show mo nsama okato omu ti mu ahye se mo koto omu abade ma ye NDC aban ahye so mo si koko ni de omo bapa wa ya de omo beto ni 6000 omo beto ni 6000 na ne ye nyina ye former president ye papa nanado no de ma ekuafo ni de na ye nsisie nti koko ekuafo mo nye steady na che so omo ye de omo nto abane ma NDC abane omo to abane ma na omo ba koko omo beto ni 6000 ye didim na ye nyina papa mahama benya pose che so be ye president se wo ma gane mo obeye president no enyoma akoso ni ade December koko form koton mu koko a ye to ye tra ye ntua nsuo to ye form awo nsuo to ye ensuo form amfo nene sen koko 6000 na NDC forecast o mo bo mo beto no eye 31 cities na eye na papa ma MPP aba no mo ton koko no price no omo sisi omo pa omo chinchim omo sa nti so omo ba power ya dem omo betimi abeto koko ni 6 busia for 2025 December koko fokoton koko yentumi ntu omo kam yentu omo kan obesi ene yentu omo kam na eno na didim eche so omo wo atwen yem se ebetu omo kan afi de ba ya koko ni ateso eche se koko ni ateso se ohu high sense etufo obo mo mesobi ena no na koko for so month ase na ndi okopem aye western north de omo atom ho agu abonten so omo ye demonstration ni na ne se ye nyina papa mahama MP abonten masanso mekasa foforo because nsama omo keka ne de omo hu hwe nsama omo hu senior ye nyina papa mahama pese o kire omo intino ombra bonten eche so nsanso mesesa na no koko price no ndem se ontum nko se star na ye omo dada no ye nyina papa ye former president nanado dada na no di tu omo ka no ometu omo se ometia ne sama omo beje no jense ombete so akosa price na no ebi no omo de ye mu bibia ene nsam de omo akebi ebusiafo aha eye Kento TV sampa bi opese to asumia ne no so opese skawoto Kento TV na wa sha to other platform mensa wada jon yenje brenye nkoti eye koko ho nsensama ekoso ye wi na eho bia ne so ye besan so ede abrel
a warehouse, a warehouse that has been approved by a cocoa board before you can be a licensed buyer. And this
licensed buyers, they are cocoa board mo muska mo koto cocoa ne ba na.
Yes, omuna cocoa board mo muska.
Okay.
Mo koto cocoa no he de eba. Na sa company LBC. Na ntia menya ne say even national security ahomachi has been able to intercept cocoa sa company we ato. Or a warehouse that has not been approved by a cocoa board. And no nama omakochi I want to intercept those cocoa no. Before some omakochi about 2 of them have already left. And this matter is at the Jasikan police station as we speak. It was through the Jasikan police station that this receipt from Atlas Commodities Limited actually came. So it gave me an impression, then who is behind this particular company?
Now receipts no where be on a day na also
like bill no Kajabi was the place of dispatch Kajabi crop year May that is 2025-2026
yes.
Vehicle number and the weight certificate number, that's the district destination baby at the end of register my port and a driver's name David J license number no na eguso hanum say and I did the number of bags and so what track and so no at the account that's about 800 bags but before then 800 cocoa bags before then that 2 trucks had already left because by the time national security for drew hono not 2 trucks na every but this particular one was arrested and I make I say even the person that is the driver who chikani BBI also
okay
so it gave me an information say okay then why don't I even go behind to know who owns this particular company.
Okay.
I want to be shame here.
Na company near India.
Senior, when him say the owner of this company is the deputy CEO in charge of finance and administration of Cocoa Board.
Cocoa Board deputy CEO.
Rèd-Hànded deputy CEO. That is Rèd-Hànded deputy.
Oh no, yeah.
The owner of Atlas Commodities Limited. Now let me give you.
And a company named LBC.
Company named LBC.
Moto cocoa, ma cocoa board.
It's a cocoa board for the salmon. Muska mo to cocoa board no.
To cocoa no.
Sorry, to cocoa no. Now I have in my hands document from the Registrar General's Department. I checked the ownership. In fact, there are about 5 owners. And that's 5 directors.
Okay.
And we have 5 directors now. And the first person, no, Ato Boatin.
Yeah, Ato Boatin.
Who is the deputy CEO in charge of finance and administration?
Any coincidence of name?
No. In fact, just do a simple Google search and I say AI search. In fact, don't see a buyer no. We're there to respect to my brother. Also, in Papa no, and so I mean, there's nothing new about it, and so they cannot even deny. In fact, I mean, there's been a number of comments from people, and I've also received a number of calls from people who are also in the industry who has seen this particular illegality going on. And let me indicate to you the illegality.
Okay.
Senior law school, you know the call here. Article 284. Is it 2? Yes, 284 of the Constitution. Where it talks about conflict of interest. And let me try to read that before Ghanaians will understand what I mean. Article 284 says that a public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interest conflicts or is likely to conflict with the performance of the functions of his office. So, what the framers of the Constitution actually sought to say, they say there need not be a wrongdoing. And just also a chini panas why boneno answer. No, as soon as there's a perceived wrongdoing, there's a likelihood say office no boneno. It is enough for you to conflict yourself with Article 284 of the 1992 Constitution. So nobody should even come and make an argument and say, oh, Papa Nenyashia, and that's why ABB. No. And these are the reasons. The reasons are that a deputy CEO, finance and administration, and as I said, the law is that a cocoa board for and a Bema LBC in this kind of money.
One are likely to pass through or not.
Yes. One now be Mexica. When him say a cocoa board, Rèd-Hànded 4 years in a bit me asono. In fact, 4 years in the person who check.
Yes, I possible.
Yes, because everything is signed by the deputy CEO,
finance and
absolutely. And it is a one who are in charge of finance of the cocoa board. One company.
We are director of
that company.
And a company an active LBC.
An active LBC. And in fact, if you go at the beneath of the Registrar General's report, you afraid be BOP. That is beneficiary owners particulars.
Yes.
He is the sole owner of the Atlas Commodities.
The sole beneficial owner of the company.
The sole beneficial owner of the company. What that means is that, number one, apart from the fact say, one Jessica, anytime you know but LBC no and Atlas Commodities Limited a lot of money for them to be able to buy the cocoa, even when you don't even have a warehouse or you don't have a warehouse that has been approved by a cocoa board. That is one discussion. Another leg of the discussion that is also very serious and Miyama Shemi Obi NSA. Before the announcement of the 2,500 price, and I say the Makuku board for no. So, your deputy CEO, in the absence of the board, I started the CEO when Timmy Uncle board in fact, most times the practice has been, I said the convention has been said, the deputy CEOs joins their CEO when they are going for board meetings. They are not voting members. So what that means is that you had an advantage of an information that there was going to be a reduction of the prices.
Insider
trading because of that there was going to be a reduction of the price from 3,006 to 2,005. And to cocoa na papa we atobiano or ton ye and that's all Jimusika and sana the reduction. This is an assumption, I don't have any basis to it. But the Constitution says that when you put yourself at a place where there's a perceived.
But will it be a cure, say, in the because on said the framers also contemplated, say, there is a high probability, say, obi betimi awo a private life and san waba in public office.
Yes.
In Tibia in a private life now or yes our business no. And waba in public office.
Yes.
And that's why the Constitution seems to, and as our law also seems to give a room. Say the decision-making process, no, you can recuse yourself at that stage. In Serbia, Coco Bode taking decisions on LBC say what's all money or more a year, Jumano. Say Ebia on him say, okay, maybe we company me with interest. In the main casa panel, I be decided now. Match me who every mo, me declare our interest, and match me who every ma. Would you still fault him?
In fact, before semi confirm, sir, they were can see now Obi what been do to the kind documents when I'm assuming kind, sir, the work can see and fan show, so that the Ghanaian people will even understand what is actually happening. In fact, just check section 10(9) of the Cocoa Board Act. It talks about what